Good morning and welcome back to my channel. It is Monday, May 16th. Today's the day, guys. I am finally embarking on the Salkantay trek. Today, I will start my way to Machu Picchu. 5 days, 4 nights, majority camping and then staying in a hotel in Aguas Caliente. Overall, I'll be walking, I think, like 33 miles. Bless God that I'm well enough and healthy to make it. Been waiting for 2 years to do this. I'm gonna check off one of the 7 wonders of the world. It is currently like 3:45 in the morning. I woke up before my alarm, either because I'm really excited or because of the caffeine that I had last night. So I met up with the owners of the company. Small business run company, super nice. I feel good vibes. They were so nice enough to take me out to a cafe to do my orientation. They even got me a duffel bag. Look at this. And they even paid for my coffee. And can't believe that I'm actually doing this by myself. I asked, like, who else am I going on this trek with? Nobody. Private tour, me and the staff. And I'm paying a group price with a discount, so seems like so far so good, but we'll see. So here we go. Alright, so update, it is 6:45 in the morning. We are in a small town called Molipata. Just taking, oh my gosh, the ride up and down the mountain. I was having a huge headache because I get motion sickness. And then there's a part where it's just like another like Indiana Jones ride. It is kind of chilly, but actually beautiful, not horribly bad. Fresh air. About a 4-hour drive from Cusco here, but we also took some stops to pick up the chef, the assistant chef, and all the camping gear. We have still yet to meet the guide and someone else too. But the drive, despite the motion sickness, beautiful. So much greenery, change of scenery with a lot of trees. Salkantay Mountain and Salkantay Mountain. How beautiful! Oh, that was hard. Crazy, and I climbed up even more. 12:50 and it is lunchtime now. All the way up there. And then serpentine. Made it here to our campsite. No camp yet. It's 3 o'clock. Made it up here an hour and a half. Not too bad. See, the worst part was the Lake Humantai climb. We're so close to the mountain. I touch it so badly. It is so cold, and because I have so much time to kill, because normally when people arrive here at 5:30 sunset time, but it's still like 3:45 or something like that, so I decided to climb up here, and wow, look at the view. So we had afternoon snack around 5, and then right after that we had dinner, super stuffed, got real cold real fast, and now I am in my camp. It's really dark so you can't see, using my beanie with light so y'all can see me. Right now I am wearing 3 layers. I have my sleeping bag, there's a pillow, yes, there's a pillow, and then an inflatable mattress underneath my sleeping bag, and then I got another blanket to go in my sleeping bag, and then a like comforter type of blanket over my sleeping bag. So hopefully I'll be able to sleep well. It is like so pretty early, like 7:30 p.m. But that's because my pace is really fast in comparison to, I guess, other people. I mean, we got here to our campsite like 2.5 hours earlier than expected. But hey, that's good. No rush, no stress. I mean, good night's sleep and waking up tomorrow at 5 in the morning. and we are so close to Salkantay mountain. We're gonna pass through it and reach our highest point tomorrow. So, buenas noches. Oh, and also this is my first time camping ever in a legit tent. So, cheers to first. End of day one. Morning. It is May 17th, Tuesday, day 2. Woke up around 4:45ish in the morning. Just had breakfast. Morning's a lot better, not as horribly cold. Camping experience, meh. Very sensitive with the ears, so it's hard for me to sleep, and it's kind of like tossing and turning. But it's about to be 6 a.m. Nobody's out here. No one has passed by. We are still the first ones, and we are going to go back there, passing the mountain to the highest point by Salkantay, and then make our descent. Oh, and I also get this like thermos filled with hot water. Oh, and you just like hug it and sleep with it. What a lifesaver. Camping tip 101. Get one of those. We already made it to the top. It's so foggy, you can't see anything. Look at that. Whew. 5:13 in the morning. We got here real quick to our lunch spot. Definitely way too early for lunch, but look, so much more greenery. It's starting to clear up. In a little town here that actually supposedly got wiped out, unfortunately, back in 2019 because a huge piece of glacier dropped into a lake, and then the lake went all the way down into like a rushing waterfall, just like flooding the whole area. Quite sad. Starting to sprinkle a little bit too. 2:35. We made it to our campsite so early again. Change of scenery. It's actually a lot warmer here. Look at the valley with so much greenery. Alright, so while I am laying in this hammock, I'll give y'all a recap of day 2. So, hiked up to the highest point. Obviously, we can't hike up to the mountain because it's considered sacred, but we reached to the top, which was about 14,000 something, 15,000 and something feet in elevation. Again, the walk wasn't as bad. I would say Salkantay Lake was probably by far the worst. And then after that, had a bit like of a lesson about the mountains and everything. Then we made our descent. We walked on a part of the Inca Trail, the classic Inca Trail, all downhill, lots and lots of rocks. And then we ended up in our lunch spot. Lunch was so good, by the way. Oh, so good. And then after lunch, we started our 3-hour trek to our campsite, where I'm at right now. Wow, we went from the mountain to through the jungle. The jungle, not exactly my favorite part. It was like sprinkling the entire time. We couldn't tell where we were going because there was so much fog, and it was so muddy that the horse and mule poop was like starting to blend in with like the rocks. But the rocks at some point kind of looked like gold. It was kind of cool. A lot more bugs, but the greenery was beautiful, very beautiful. Didn't see any parrots, kind of disappointed. I only saw like a hummingbird and butterflies. And then once we got towards the valley, it started to clear up. It started to get super humid and hot. Not horribly like summer hot, but you know, it was quite a difference from the mountains. You could see the river flowing. We finally saw other people on the trek.
And now I'm here chilling since, of course, I get here super early. Got here at 2:30. Got a lot of time to kill before dinner time. Living out here on a little farm campsite area. So this time not sleeping on the ground, sleeping on a wooden floor on the second floor. Lots of flies, but of course with warmer weather. Well, right now it's actually cold because the fog and the clouds are rolling through again. But flies, roosters crowing like all the time, so it's gonna be another probably sleepless night. Horses, pigs, chickens, living with nature.
Good morning, it is day 3, 5:54 in the morning, and May 18th, Wednesday. So much better sleep than expected, actually. It was pretty quiet. I actually knocked out. I was much more comfortable, maybe because I didn't have to have so many layers on, and just slept with like 3 layers this time. Did wake up at like 3:20 in the morning to the sound of the roosters, and then throughout the morning just the rooster sounds. So I'm pretty tired, but excited for what today's gonna bring. It's gonna be pretty warm. Pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of bugs, so we have bug spray. New day. Right, so it is like about 10:45 in the morning. We walked about 9 kilometers. I have no idea what that translates into miles, but I will figure that out. Not bad walk. Very muddy. It's very humid and hot here. Definitely a change in temperature. A lot of bugs. Yeah, now I'm like in a different attire, like short sleeves, shorts. Probably get a tan. I thought we were here on our campsite, Laura Pombo or something. So it is 4:54 p.m. So just came back from the hot springs in Colapampa, I believe, in the Santa Teresa district. It is pretty cloudy outside now. We were at the hot springs for about an hour and a half. About a 45-minute taxi ride. Oh my gosh, it's like super bumpy, all just like dirt mud road. There's this one part where we were crossing a bridge with no railings over it on the sides, over the river. Pretty good skills drivers out here. Honestly, driving would be pretty fun out here. It's all like stick shift, like real driving. No speed, but accuracy and yeah, and just so much scenery. You pass by all the coffee, bananas, avocado farms, which we've been walking through like pretty much all day. So cool. Part of like the jungle, I guess, in a way. And hot springs themselves were not hot, more like warm to be accurate. 4 of them. And then I got kind of bored. I wanted it to be like a jacuzzi hot weather, or not jacuzzi hot temperature for the jacuzzi, but it wasn't. But it's whatever. It's nice and relaxing after the long walk we had earlier. Feeling pretty tired. My skin feels kind of dry. Oh, and the water's super clear with rocks at the very bottom. And then we started to build rock structures, which is really fun. Yeah, now just waiting for afternoon tea time. I'm gonna set up camp here. Yeah. Day 4, May 19th, Thursday. It's like 5:30 in the morning. It's still pretty dark, and it's been sprinkling throughout the night with the rain. Can't really sleep. It's pretty foggy, can't see anything, so I'm going to be using this sticker while walking today. Right, we're going to be making up our scent, and then we'll be making it to August Caliente today. Almost there. It's gonna be another muddy, slippery walk, and that's not my fave. Because you know me, I'm clumsy and I tend to fall. So, goal not to fall today. We'll see.
been 2 hours and 15 minutes. It is still raining. I can't see anything, but I'm dripping in sweat. So it's like a free shower. And it's like hot and cold at the same time. Lots and lots of mud and stairs. But we made it. And I didn't fall yet. Can't see anything. So Machu Picchu is like somewhere that way. And then Salkantay somewhere that way. Ah! Running. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I think I walk way too fast. But once you're on a pace, you're on a pace. And 20 and sunshine and no more mud. Thank goodness. I can see the mountains. Walking on sunshine. Fresh air and look. Ooh, it bounces! We're so close. That's Machu Picchu Mountain. Alright, it's 11 a.m. and we've made it to the checkpoint to head to Hydroelectrica, which is the train station, and making our way a little bit closer to Aguas Caliente. We're doing pretty well on time. We're moving pretty fast. We've passed by a lot of groups and people. So much better in terms of weather down here. Yeah.
Salud.
Hey. 12:50, just had our final lunch here in the Hydroelectrica area. Said goodbye to the chef and assistant. Now off we walk to Aguas Caliente, about 2.5 hours-ish since the trains aren't running. But it's okay, I'll burn off all my food. It's 3:15 after like 2 and a little bit over 2 hours. We made it here to our hotel. It's so hot. Thankfully it wasn't sunny, so it's shady, but it's so humid out here. I'm like sweaty. It's been like 4 days since I've had a hot shower now. Can't wait for that. Oh, my legs are like jello, but conquered it. Woo! Finally made it. Of course, had to walk up 4 flights of steps because I'm on the 4th floor, guys. But it's so nice to have a bed. Oh, I can't wait for a hot shower. Upgrade. Woo! I can't smell, but it smells so good in here. It smells like flowers. Is there anything else here? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can't even see, it's so dark. Good morning, buenos dias. It is Friday, May 20th. We made it to day 5, guys. It's Machu Picchu day. Got a good night's rest. Finding a comfortable bed, silence, just the sound of the river. I kind of have like a sore throat, not sure because like the change of weather. Hopefully I'm not getting sick. And checkout day, it's like 5 in the morning. Just waiting to get picked up by morning, so then we'll head up to the bus station to head up to the mountain. Got a bus lunch, and yeah, I'm so stoked, guys. We're almost there. We made it, we're inside. There we go. No joke, that was like the ultimate stairmaster. Which is all stairs. They certainly like to go up. Made it here in about 30 minutes. Not for the faint of heart. Made it. Woo! People must be tiny. Jeez. Oh. 12:50 p.m. Yahoo! Good news, the trains are running. But the downside is that my guide and I will be separating because locals have to wait in a long line in order to board the train. I personally think that's messed up and really sad that locals here are treated pretty poorly. So tourists get the upper hand, and so I'm able to already secure my ticket. So he can't get on until 3. My ticket or my train time is at 4. But he has to wait in line. He was so nice, and he dropped me off at his friend's restaurant here in Cafe Restaurant Yahoo, and ordered my lunch. For it all, so sweet. And so I'm gonna be waiting here for the next few hours until train, and then going from Agua Caliente to Ollantaytambo, where hopefully I will see him again. And also I am so relieved, bless God, that we were given such a beautiful day. First it was really foggy, as you could see, and then the sunshine came out, cleared up. And wow, all those steps, definitely ultimate stairmaster workout. So bless God that trains are going to be working today. I hope we'll make it on there, and we'll be able to sleep, rest, and rest my legs especially. So. To be 10 p.m. here. Made it safely back into my house. So I touched down back here to Cusco around 9 p.m. It was like an hour and a half taxi ride from Ollantaytambo. Reunited with my tour guide. Bless. All went well. Except when I was trying to open the door to my house, it was locked and would not open, so I was freaking out. I had to call my house mom, but I think she was awake. And here I am about to pack, and in 7 hours I'll be flying off to Lima. But overall, I can't believe that I just checked off one of the 7 wonders of the world. Woo, made it to Machu Picchu, thank goodness. The skies cleared up by the time I got up to Huayna Picchu. And actually later that afternoon it started to get cloudy, so bless God for blessing this beautiful day, and that I did not get sick or have any injuries throughout this trip. Highly recommend the Salkantay trek, 5-day, 4 nights with Mountain Gods Peru. Was treated like a princess. Absolutely wonderful experience. By far my favorite tour and trek so far, at least here in Peru. Got one more big trip before I head home. So thanks so much for watching, and ciao.